Hey, good afternoon, Dan. How you doing today? All right, guys. I know there's a few more people lurking in chat. You don't have to be shy. You can pop in and say hi. Dan did. I haven't bitten him yet. Open Ninja, how you doing today, man? Real, sure. We can touch on airdrops today. Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, before we really get into it, the kids got the big C, so you guys have to give me a break if I'm chasing the lights a little bit. You know what? You get what you get. The Podcast is your home for rational crypto news and objectivity, leaving emotion at the door and talking about what we like, why we like it, and where we see it going. We are not offering financial advice. We are telling you what we do, and that is all. We don't slow down. We don't let up. Full speed is our only speed. I am your host, Scott, pragmatic investor who has won and lost fortunes. And joining me, as always, is the greatest producer of all time, Belle. How are we doing tonight, Belle?
I'm having a fantastic Sunday so far, and wow, I'm so glad to see that we've got 14 people watching this early in the stream. That's awesome.
I would have thought we had anybody, man. We've been away for a week, and it seems like when we go away for a week, everybody goes away for a week. We also got the Sith Lord with us. Emery, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good today so far. I normally don't stream on Sundays, but I don't have much to do.
That's where we're at. Here at the podcast, we have a tendency to talk about what others are not talking about and bringing the focus onto use case cryptos because, as we know, these are what drive the market and bring innovation to a world that desperately needs it. The status quo is no longer acceptable, and it's time for a technological revolution. Welcome to crypto, and welcome to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I thought today would be the fun day. Man, I was fired up for this one too. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not, but I figured, hell with it. So we got our 5,000 subs. So this was going to be the big 5,000 sub show, but I'm not feeling real well as good as I should be. So I want to save that show for probably next Thursday. And we're going to do it up, guys. We're going to have giveaways. We're going to give away shirts. We're going to give away money. It'll be a hoot. Please come join us. This is our way of giving back to you for supporting us for the year that we've been doing it. But what I wanted to talk about, if the entire method, the entire thing that I've been doing with my crypto over the last 4.5 months, and it's been wonderful. It has been absolutely wonderful. What I've been doing is pure moneyball. Now, for those who are not familiar with Moneyball, Billy Beane of the Oakland Athletics, he changed the game of baseball forever, with math. There was no big fundamental leap in the way it's played, in the practice. Nothing changed, not from manufacturing runs to just grinding it out. He changed the game of baseball forever by changing the way the game is played. So I thought, why don't we try that with crypto? That's exactly what I've been doing here for the last 4.5 months. Now, Belle's son is going to be putting together a compilation video of everything that we've been doing over here for the last 5 months, and he's going to compile it down to a 5-minute run, and we're going to play it on the show. All it's showing is my balances. That's all it's going to show, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, been watching my videos, that I splash my wallet on the screen all the time. All the time I put my wallet on the screen, because what you don't really get out of a lot of crypto reporting is people actually showing you the money. They talk about the money. They talk about your money. They spend a lot of time talking about your money and what you should do with it. We do it differently here. I show you what I'm doing with my money, period. So I have changed my entire mindset towards crypto. And I did it because of Cosmos. Because of the inflationary nature and the tokens and the way that the Cosmos network is run. When I saw it, I saw the potential and said, you know what, we can just moneyball this one. Now, I don't know if you've noticed that over the last couple months, I do not get into minutia on a token. I do not take it apart. I do not break it all the way down. I do not start pointing out A goes into slot B, which fits into frame C. I don't do that anymore because it doesn't matter. The way that I've been doing it, the way that I've been approaching it, and the way that I've been earning with it, it doesn't matter. The minutia of the token doesn't matter. What matters is getting on base. What matters is that tomorrow I have more tokens than I had today. That's it. This is all that I've been doing. I have simplified this and made it so stupidly, ridiculously about math. And honestly, I'm as stunned as anybody that it worked. I was like, there's no way this is going to work. It doesn't work like that. You've got to look at this. You've got to take it apart. You've got to go. And I didn't do any of that. Now, you know what? We'll show you the money. There you go. There's my current wallet here. Not a big deal. And I got another couple grand or so that I got to move around in here. But the idea that what I did back here is that I started that wallet with $2,500, and I started that wallet with $2,500 4.5 months ago. We're going to take it apart and we're going to show it to you. Now, the reason that I'm doing this is because I didn't think it would work, and it did. Now, will it continue to work? I have no idea. But one of the neat things about this is that you ride it until it bucks you. Now, we've always hoped for home runs. Crypto is a home run kind of game. It is absolutely a home run kind of game. If you look at the Ethereum tribalists, and if you look at the people who are holding on to bad investments and will continue to hold on to bad investments, ride them all the way down and ride them down righteously, holding on to it like Slim Pickens riding that atomic bomb into the ground, spinning his hat over his head going, woo, woo, woo. They'll do it righteously without any moral obligation to actually try to save some of their money. Now, the reason that they do it is because it's all about the home run. Crypto is about the home run. Crypto is about the Lambo. Crypto is about the big house, the better wife, and the better life. That's what it's about. It's not about smart money. It's about holding on to a bad investment and just waiting. You got to hold. You got to believe. You got to DCA. It'll happen. You just got to believe. Emery, you ever hear that? You ever hear that expression? You just got to believe, man?
I've heard that once or twice in my life.
You've heard that on occasion, right? So we decided to just completely go a different way. Now, I've never been accused of being a tribalist. I've been yelled at because I'm not that guy. That whole diamond hand crap, I'm not that guy, man. If my position in a crypto is no longer beneficial to me to a maximum extent, I'm gone. All right, it has nothing to do with I wish you ill or anything like that. It has only to do with my money and nobody else's. So if the position goes sour on me, I'm out, period. But this does not seem to be a very common trend in crypto, and for the life of me that I can't understand it. So that's why we started doing this, because I was like, you know what, let's just maybe show that there might be another way, that there might be something else. And the something else for me has been APRs and turning APRs into APYs and having more tokens tomorrow than I do today. I am literally in positions in investments with some cryptos that I can't tell you what they are. I don't know what they are. I don't know what's coming up. I haven't even researched them. But I jumped in on them because the pool is good. The math is on my side. And regardless of what this thing does, I'm going to make money on it. This is what I'm doing now. This is all that I'm doing. Now, that's not to say I don't know my Osmo. I know my Oz. I know my tokens. I know my Cosmos. I know the interaction. I know which ones are my true long-term holds. I know which ones are going to be there. But it's the short-term money right now that is been earning so well for me because home runs do not win pennants. Getting on base wins pennants. Getting on base wins pennants. So that's what we've been trying to do here, and I'll be damned if it didn't work. Once again, we'll show you. You guys, I like to show it off. Let's take a look at the pools that I'm in. We'll take a look at these. None of these are interesting. None of the pools that I'm in are terribly interesting. I am in heavy right here in pool 560, UST Osmo. Emery, is UST Osmo a thrilling pool?
I wouldn't say so. It's not terribly interesting.
You're not saying it's not emotionally exciting? Emery, how can you possibly say that? I find it tremendously exciting. You know what I find tremendously exciting about this pool? Is the fact that it is effectively a stable, and they're paying me 135.66% interest to hold my money for me. That's what they're doing. I find that exciting, emotionally exciting. But for some reason, nobody talks about it. Nobody cares about this one. It is not a big deal. This thing has got $280 million of liquidity sitting in there. That pool alone has more value than 1,000 different individual cryptos. There's more money sitting right there than in all of these other cryptos. People are still going crazy about Alchemy Pay. Love Alchemy Pay. Up and down on Alchemy Pay. It's going to go. It's going to change the game. Wow, 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 wow. Alchemy Pay fully liquidated is about $220 million. This pool, 560, This very uninteresting pool that's paying me 135.66 has $280 million worth of liquidity in it. I find that exceptionally exciting. Let's take a look at something. Oh, yeah. Here's where we are. I wanted to make sure you guys see my mindset. You see pool number 1, the big pool? Emery, is pool number 1 exciting?
It's more exciting now than it used to be. Superfluid happened.
Yes, but you see, for some reason, it's not for me. Do you know why? 64.77%, and I only get 18% for the superfluid staking. So I can get a grand total 82% out of this one. Or I can collect 135 right there on UST Osmo. I find that one a better pool. I have $15 in pool 1, and I got $6,200 in pool number 560. So you guys wanted to know my mindset. This is my mindset. This is why I am doing what I am doing, period. It means, aside from that, the tokens themselves are irrelevant to me. It doesn't matter. The value of the tokens is irrelevant to me right now because this is a long game. A baseball season has 162 games in it. Doesn't matter who wins today. It's over a period of time. And these APRs over a period of time, it is almost mathematically, it's almost impossible to lose. Unless the entire market takes a big old dump, which happens on occasion. We all know that. But that's not something that I'm anticipating. Now, what does happen is every single day that I get on, I have an extra 5. This is just the YouTube wallet. This isn't my big wallet, guys. My YouTube wallet. I have 5 more Osmo sitting in there every single day. 5 more Osmo. Doesn't sound like a lot, just a little bit of $50. I put $50 in there every single day that didn't come out of my wallet. All right? They give it to me every single day. $350 a week, $1,400 a month. $1,400 a month that I'm not paying. And I put it all in because APR and APY are different. Emery, what's the difference between APR and APY?
APY takes into account compounding. APR does not.
Yep. And I know we've said it before. I want to mention it again. What's the most powerful force in the universe, Emery?
That'd be APY.
That would be compound interest. And said to me, it was said by Albert Einstein. So if you want to believe a smart person, I think Albert Einstein probably qualifies for it. But anyway, guys, look, it is not about min and maxing for me. It's not. And we've gotten a couple home run balls in here. We literally have gotten a couple home run balls in here. Juno, I was buying Juno at $11. It's sitting there. What is it right now? And we're about 41,
it's like 43.
Yeah.
43. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's gone up 400% for me, but it's not about the home runs. It has nothing to do with the home runs. The other thing that Juno did for me as opposed to that is these airdrops. I mean, these airdrops, which one, what was that crazy ass, this one right here. Let's take a look, guys. Marble. Let's see what Marble's going for right now because I got some of that for free. So let's check Marble to UST and let me see. Oh, dude, Marble dropped. Wow. It was about $400 when it first came out because I took it and I got the airdrops and I sold them both. And now they're down to about $200. So I got a victory for that one, man. I'll take it. That's the other thing that you're getting out of these Junos and some of these other ones are these big airdrops. And I saw the request. I saw that you guys wanted some that you wanted to see some airdrops. Emery's very, very fluid in airdrops. He's going to tell you all about them because, again, I got kind of a buzzy head today. So I'm going to be second sharing this a little bit more than I usually do. But, yeah, look, guys, this is what I've been doing. I wanted to come clean. Just wanted to let you know. So I'm more than happy to get into the minutia of these tokens, but I'm not trying to sell you tokens. I'm trying to sell you math because math doesn't have to be sold, man. It works. It's there. It absolutely works. And we are showing you my wallet as an example that it works. Proving it out. Just absolutely proving it out. It's the baked-in DCA. Everyone's a big fan of DCA. I don't like DCA. I don't want to be in products that I have to DCA into. How about that? I don't want to be in products that I have to DCA into. But with these kind of APRs, it is a baked-in DCA. The daily variances don't matter to me at all. I couldn't even tell you the prices. I don't check them. It doesn't matter right now. Just want to make sure we're clear on that. It doesn't matter right now. And I will continue to shove in for these big APRs and get those daily Osmo rewards even higher because this is what makes it work. This is what makes my method, what I've been doing, works. And I'm saying it like it's some kind of clever method. It's not. It's not like I invented it. I just jumped on the math and said, hell with it. Let's see what happens here. There's a fella that Emery and I work with. Is this my story? Am I allowed to tell this story?
Let's block out some details.
All right. We're not going to use any kind of names. We're not going to do any of this other stuff. But this is a fella that Emery and I have been working with, and he's a lot more of a traditional investor as opposed to doing what we're doing. And we have managed to get him to come around. We've managed to get him to come around to our way of thinking and chasing APRs and taking advantage of what the market is going to give you. And he's currently pulling down, I don't want to be rough on there, but he's anywhere from about $8,000 to $12,000 a day in APRs, just in rewards, about $8,000 to $12,000 every single day. And once you start seeing that showing up in your wallet every single day, your whole outlook changes. Everything changes. You start to realize that this is a lot of money, and there is an awful lot of potential here when you have that kind of money that you are turning from an APR into an APY. So now that it's out and now that it's working, now the entire game has changed for this gentleman. I couldn't be happier. All right, it's not about me, man. It's nothing to do with that. It has only to do with money, and this guy is earning big. What would that do to your life, dude? Would you keep working? Emery, if you were making 10 grand a day in APRs, would you even keep working?
Of course I would.
No, I want you to rationalize why. What are you gonna do?
You and I are very different when it comes to review on money.
Nah, dude, come on, man. You're gonna sit there and grind away for $40 an hour when you're making $10,000 a day just in APRs.
Working's different from grinding. I still do what I do because I like doing what I'm doing.
So it's a labor of love for you. I get it, man. I get it. All right, guys. Look, Scott's gonna move a little bit of money real quick. Nobody asked, but I happen to have a little bit of loose cash. So Scott's going to go ahead and move a little bit of money real quick. We have $966 in Cosmos. We're going straight. What are we going to do with it, man? Let's swap it all for Osmo. So we're just going to max it out. We'll swap it all for Osmo. Stand by, please. Paying the big gas fee. We're slipping off a little bit right now because of Coinbase. But again, the cost... the tokens don't matter. The value doesn't matter. It means nothing to me. They could be up, they could be down. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters to me right there are the amount of tokens. So we're going to go, we're just going to split it up, man. We're going to go half 560. And what do we got there? What's half of 113? 60, 55. We'll call 55. So we're going to single asset LP the Osmo. We're going to put 55 in there. We're going to add the liquidity. We're going to pay the gas fee of 0. Wait for it. I don't even know why I do this. Everybody who's over here in the channel now knows how to do all this stuff. I don't even know why I'm bothering anymore. All right.
We get new people all the time. It's good to show them.
We do have some new people in the chat right now.
Okay.
So.
Are they watching how we do it then? All right. So we're going to go ahead and bond it 14 days. I'm a 14-day kind of guy because that number right there, you see that number, that 135.63, that matters. It matters. We're going to go ahead and bond it. We'll do it for the average fee of 0. And we're going to wait for it, and we're going to shove this thing back in. I need to get that number. I need to get that liquidity number up to about $15,000. That's my sweet spot on that one. So that's what we're going to be pushing through. But I cannot ignore Rowan. I just cannot ignore Rowan. This one's going to change the game, and I'm a big fan of anything that changes the game. All right, so we put half in there. We're going to put the other half. What do we got left? We got 58. So we'll just stick them all in there. Add, remove, liquidity, single asset LP. We're going to do it straight with Osmo. Rowan's down a little bit right now. I like that. We'll put it all in there. Average, approve. Wait for it. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never played around at Osmos, it is just this easy, man. There ain't nothing to it. Oh, 577. All right. So we're going to start earning because this number matters. The cost of Rowan to me right now doesn't matter. The cost of Osmo doesn't matter. What matters is at 149.29%. We're going to bond it. We're going to do it in there for 14 days. We're going to approve it, and we're shoving it in. So this is what I will continue to do with any kind of money that I get in here. What I'm doing with every one of my daily rewards, All of the 50, well, it'll probably be about $55 a day now. Every single day is going to go straight into Rowan Osmo as long as Rowan Osmo remains above 120%. As long as that number right there stays above 120%, it is worth the risk to me, because 120% APR covers the variance in the token. When it drops below 120%, I'm no longer shoving it in there blindly. After that, then we have to think about it, and I have to figure out what's going on. But as long as it's above 120% APR, I will blindly shove it in. Doesn't matter. I can't lose on that one. UST Osmo, I will continue to shove into UST Osmo probably... I'd ride that all the way down to 80%. I'd have no problem riding that thing all the way down to 80% before I even considered getting out of it. It is a stable pool, and it is paying you a stupid amount of money. It has a little bit of free Luna, but that doesn't really count for anything, so don't get nuts on don't get nuts on that. Let's see. How much Luna do we have? I have 97 cents worth of Luna. That's how much it pays me, about a penny or a penny and a half of Luna every day from that. There's just no money in there. All right. So there you go, guys. We moved some money around. I hope that was informative. I hope that was educational. And now we're going to get back to the show. All right. Emery, it's on your mind, man.
I think we want to talk about airdrops, didn't we?
Take it away, boss. It's all you.
I actually don't know as much about airdrops as I think the rest of the community. I only get them because someone told me, "Hey, go claim this." You know,
who is it? Madshot. Madshot is Johnny on the spot on those damn airdrops, dude.
Yeah, those are the airshots. The airdrops were awesome. The airdrop, the one I'm most anticipating is the Jackal one coming up here pretty soon. So that's what I'm most anticipating.
Tell us all. Nope, not let you off the hook. You tell us everything about Jackal, because nobody knows better than you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if you know Emery, but you're going to know Emery, and you're going to know him a lot better, particularly when it comes to Jackal. So I need some details now, Emery. Give us some details.
Yeah, so the snapshot will be coming up here in, I'd say, less than a month. So currently we're looking at about 5% of Jackal airdrop going to secret stakers, and 2.5 and another 2.5 going to Atom and Luna stakers. So you get the most in secret if you can, and whatever you don't have in secret, throw in Luna and Atom.
So secret is where you're going with that. You guys are playing for the home team, huh?
Yeah, it would just make sense. We're built on top of the secret network, so we want to make sure that secret stakers benefit that from the most.
Boy, it's tough right now to hold on to secret, though, man. That is tough.
I love secret.
I know you do, man. But you're wrong, dude. You got rose-colored glasses on with this one. Bell, back me up here. Come on. I'm not beholden to anybody. I can say what I want. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead, Avery. Carry on, dude.
I get paid in secret, so if it's low, I just have to wait a week for it to jump up to $6, and if it's already high, I just sell it off anyway. So it just works out. But yeah, so it's going to be really important for people to be staking as much secret as they can, especially now that secret's released just two or three more products recently. Whisper came out, and so has secret payments too. So the more secrets at stake, the easier it is for devs to make awesome products.
So, what is secret payments?
So you can invoice someone over secret network.
Really? So it'll actually settle debts.
So what happens? I open up the application. I say Scott owes me 5 secret. I send you the invoice, and then you will get it in your Kepler wallet saying you owe Emery 5 secret, and I can set payment terms and stuff like that. So it doesn't settle that. It does. It's a request. It's an invoice.
All right, hang on. Secret net. Well, let's find. Keep talking, man. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, a lot of cool things are coming out. I'm sure you guys also saw the black box that came out. I don't even think it was a month ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago. But it's basically Tornado Cash, but for secret. It mixes money, and you may have to wait a day or two before it comes back out to the address that you put it to. But it's an amazing new step to privacy for secret that it didn't have before. So if you're familiar with Tornado Cash, then it's basically Tornado Cash but for secret.
Oh, very nice. Look at you guys up on top here, dude. You got the wrong icon on the screen though. I'm showing Secret Network dApps. So I see Jackal up there, dude, but it's got the wrong icon.
we're rebranding a lot actually. There's a lot of we're giving some color to our Jackal UI. So
I'm not seeing secret payments.
It's secret invoices or secret payments, something like that. I may have to shoot you the link.
Yeah, show it because it's not on their homepage.
Yeah, it's probably not. It's super new. It just came out like 2 days ago.
Well, I like new. All right, keep going.
So yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm doing the tokenomics for Jackal, and it's looking pretty good right now. So we're thinking about launching on Secret Swap and Sienna simultaneously. So those will be up there pretty quick, nearly the same time. So pick your place that you like to swap the most, and you'll see us there in less than a few months.
I like to swap on Sif Chain.
Yeah.
Any odds of you getting over on Sif Chain?
There's a possibility of that. Unfortunately, SNP20 tokens are difficult to port over just because of how the contract is written, but it's not impossible. And as soon as I actually put in SifChain is looking at putting that in their backlogs possibly to add SNP20 protocols to their bridge. So that'll likely be a possibility in the future.
Well, I mean, they got a lot of chains on here, dude. So these guys, they seem to be pretty smart cookies. I think they're going to be able to work that out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think it'd be great. Being able to launch on SifChain would be absolutely amazing.
Dude, I'd be all over that one, man. I would be. We do a special. We'll do a special. We'll give away Jackal, man. But you got to do it on SifChain. Yeah, dude, we'd have a ball with. We'll have a ball with that one. All right, Belle. Do we got any questions here? Or are we just going to keep rambling?
Yeah. We've got questions relating to you guys rambling, so yes.
All right, take it away.
So Real is asking, okay, what if crypto has a lockout?
What if what?
Crypto has a lockout.
I don't understand the question.
I'm not sure what lockout means. Like maybe you can't withdraw or deposit. Or...
I would assume that means what if you can't conduct transactions of any kind?
Well, that might be possible on a central exchange, but it's not really possible on a decentralized exchange.
The DeFi is the Wild West, man. Look, if it exists out here and it exists on 1,000 different servers, which it does, there is no one single governing body that is going to be able to say you can't trade crypto anymore. It doesn't work like that. All right. Do you guys know what Pandora's box is? Have you ever heard of that? We're out. All right. The box is open. And there's no putting this back now. The technology exists. It is in the hands of people who decide that they're going to help it grow. And once it's out, there is no putting it back. There is absolutely no putting it back.
Blockchains are all too easy to make too. I could make one in my room in a couple days. So
Emery. Yeah, I mean, Emery, we can bring it back tomorrow, man. Pulling the plug's not going to do any good. I've heard that argument too. What if they just pull the plug? If they pull the plug to the point they took out crypto, they took out everything, and it doesn't matter now. All right, it absolutely doesn't matter. But here's the nifty thing about the immutable ledger. As soon as they plug it back in, it's all back. All right. There is nothing that can ever make this disappear. Ever. It will not happen. Cannot happen. Welcome to the new world. Belle, please carry on.
All right. SC Wealthy, if I invest $50 in an LP for a daily, for example, say I invest the daily rewards into the daily of the same LP, does the APR stay the same if it passes the 7 or 14 day mark?
Yes, we ran some tests on this one. I'll show it to you guys. So yeah, if you decided you wanted to do a 1 day, now we do 24-hour pools on occasion, but that's when I'm expecting to flip a token. As this has continued to go on, I found that it's not in my interest to give up the APR, even on the off chance of turning a 10 or 12% profit on the token. It's too volatile. So if, say, you wanted to go into pool 560 and you just bonded it for a single day at 67.81%, and you left it there for 38 days, for 38 days, you're going to be collecting 67.81% daily, period. It does not go up. It does not increment. We thought it did, but we ran the test, and it turns out that it does not. You have to commit. If you want that 135, you have to agree to leave your money in there for a minimum of 14 days. And, yep, sorry, it sucks, but that is the answer. Belle, please carry on.
All right, SC Wealthy again. Isn't the APR compounded daily, not APY?
Now, the APR is absolutely compounded daily, but all of those rewards that I get, I immediately roll back in. So I'm turning APR into APY because I'm rolling all of my rewards straight back into it. So it's compounding interest in my case, because what my APR tomorrow is APRing $50 more than it was today. So welcome to APR to APY. Bill, please carry on.
All right, Red Star 7311. Y'all's thoughts on HBAR and tonic?
Emery, I'm gonna give you a go at the tonic, man.
I actually haven't used tonic yet. I know it's on the Crow network, but I have not used it yet.
You know what? I hate to do this, man, but I was playing around with this thing because I think they're funny. I really do. Anytime you get into these micro tokens, man, I find them funny as hell. So we'll show you guys over here. I'm going to Crow. Now, this is app.technotic.finance. I pulled, I don't know, man, a dozen Crow from... I had some dust in my wallet, so I put it over there. I converted it through Kronos, and I put it up here because I wanted to see how quick you could accumulate Tectonic. So as you guys can see on the screen right now, let me see. My total investment in Crow, I got 24 Crow. So I'm currently supplying 24.387 Crow. I'm collecting... I don't even know what my percentage is. 11% or 10%. So actually that went up. I'm collecting 10% on it, and I'm collecting this thing right here. So this is Tectonic. This is what I'm being my rewards are being paid in. So with the 24, how much is Crow? How much is Crow right now, Emery? Look that up.
It's probably around like 40-ish cents, I imagine.
Okay. So for the $8 or $10 that I have in here right now, it's giving me 105,064 Tectonic, and I just let it tick away, man. I haven't looked at this thing in a while, but I got to stress this, man. I really do have to stress this. For the people who are getting into these smaller micro tokens and these some of these crazy ones, make your money go to work for you, man. I don't care if all you are earning is 10% on your Crow. All right, that is 10% more tomorrow than you had today. Well, you know what I'm getting at. Break it out over 365 days. It's a very small percentage, but it is simply more tomorrow than you had today. So you've got to put your money to work. And even if you're just putting a little bit of money to work, you can sit here and just rack up some of these tiny little things. But this is how you remain profitable in crypto. Is you're not chasing home runs. You are putting the money to work. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing with it. You are using it for its intent. I see people do Crow videos up and down, and all they talk about is how you got to buy it because it's going to go up. They never tell you how. They never tell you why. They simply say it'll go up. Anybody can do that. Watch this. Look at this, man. I'll go to my home screen. Hey, Crow's going to go up. You should buy it. All right? You're an idiot if you don't buy it. How can you not see it? Let's look at the charts. That's what you get from these things, man, up and down. But if you actually put a little bit of research into your tokens or figure out, not even research them per se where you're digging down completely into the minutia, even though I recommend that, but figure out how to use the tokens. When you're going to buy something, figure out what it does. Figure out its use case. And if you cannot figure out its use case, what do you do with this damn thing? Why would you buy this damn thing? If you can't figure out a profitable way to earn on it, to put it to work to make sure that you have more tomorrow than you did today, why are you buying it? I think it's a fair question. Emery, help me out here, man.
Yeah. Assuming that you think the token value will go up over a period of time, then it absolutely makes sense to get more tokens than you actually have in monetary value of them at the moment.
But I also think it's important to know why. That's it, man. It's going to go up. Explain why it's going to go up. I've always had this problem, man. I've been having this conversation for a year. You don't buy it because it'll go up. You buy it because you know why it will go up. And this is a very important distinction. Belle, please take it away.
Sofa Ninja, single asset bonding pays full or half APR?
The single asset bonding,
It'll pay what it's supposed to.
yeah. You guys just watched me do this on 2 different pools where I just bonded a single asset. It's a convenience. That's all that is. So I don't have any more anything. Hang on, let me see if I got any more money in here. I gotta have something, dude.
If you want like this small, tiny minutia detail, with single asset bonding, it's theoretically the same, but you might get like 0.00001% difference if you single asset bond rather than split them exactly in half. But for all intents and purposes, exactly the same.
Yeah, it's the button is there. You go. I came up with 0.34. I had some Comdex. Should we talk about Comdex? Or are we going to come back around to that one? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that one. You know what? I'll put it in on the Comdex pool, as a matter of fact. This one doesn't interest me as much as it did because the free Comdex ends tomorrow. This is the last day for the free Comdex, dude. I'm a little bummed about that. I've been kind of riding that one. All right, so if we come over here, I have 0.34 Osmo, and I'm going to add remove liquidity. I do it as a single asset LP, and all it's doing is it's saving me a swap. So as opposed to me going up to trade and swapping half of it for Comdex, I just swap it all for Osmo. I pay a 0.1% fee, which is nothing, and it saves me a click. So I put it through, I max it out, I add the liquidity, I hit approve, and it's going to split it for me because it's an AMM. It's going to balance the pool. So it's kicking it back over, and it's going to put my 3.39. You see that it cost me a penny because I had 3.4. Now I have 3.39. And we'll bond it for the 14 days. We'll pay nothing for it. And this is what I love about osmosis is the fact that I can do all this and pay nothing for it. It costs nothing. Now, we've had this discussion. I think now's the time for us to actually maybe mention this a little bit, Emery. What do you think, man? Do you want to put a little sour note on this today?
I don't know. What are we talking about?
Osmo cannot maintain these swap fees.
Yeah.
They cannot maintain these swap fees.
I'm interested to see what's going to happen to them in the next 6 months to a year because, you've been swapping for free for about 6 months now. And it's just it's not terribly sustainable. Now, I don't think the swap fees are I don't think the gas, it's not going to skyrocket. You're not going to pay $1 or $2 for gas, but things are going to become a little bit more expensive in the future. And that's just kind of the inevitability of that.
And here's why we believe this, and I believe that we're it's absolutely correct here, man. Let's see how many transactions. We're on mapazones.com, by the way, guys. If you want to see use case, what is happening over here on Osmo, you see it right here, mapazones.com. This is called transparency. And for the AMP people who want to know how many transactions are happening on AMP, you're never going to see this. You will never see what they're showing you right here. So just the Osmo, just osmosis, has been 2.6 million transactions over the last 7 days. 2.6 million transactions over the last 7 days with a gas fee of 0. This is not they're not going to be able to maintain this, dude. Every time they bring on a new L1, and look at these are all level 1s, guys. See all these things there? Like, they got all these. These are all level 1s, and every time you bring a new one on, you bring a whole new group of people that were kind of in love with this L1, bringing them over here and seeing all of the different opportunity that's now available on here, making these crazy swaps the way that we do constantly. We do this on every live stream, man. I will make 30 or 40 swaps on every single live stream, and I'm one person on a little niche YouTube channel. So I don't see how they maintain it, man. Now, I don't think it's going to get crazy. You're not going to see Ethereum level stuff over here, not even close. But I think you'll see secret level fees. Are you considering it, man? Or are you just going to let me throw myself under the bus here?
I don't know if you'll see secret level fees. The reason I think we won't see secret level fees is because secret fees are there because SNP 20 transactions are complicated, right? They're
They are.
complicated and difficult. Osmosis isn't so much. So I think maybe a bit lower than secret level fees. That's what I think.
I think they'll split the difference. I think it'll be reasonable. It'll stay reasonable. And honestly, man, when you compare this to anything
Nothing
else,
to stop us.
when you compare this to anything else out there, all right, these are stupidly inexpensive. These are ridiculously inexpensive. These are make me feel guilty inexpensive. I really, literally have started pushing the high gas fee button because I want to give them something. I just want to give you something. Oh, 9 cents here, take it. Because I mean, it's the guilt is getting to me, man. There's no way because I make.
Does internet porn know you're cheating on it?
I make Alex, thank you. We got us up. I make a ridiculous amount of swaps over here, man. I just feel like I'm taking advantage. I feel like I'm taking advantage of them.
No, they want you to. They want you to.
Is that sure they do? I'm sure they do. Belle, take it away, please.
All right, Shane Hamilton, are you single asset in the Rowan Osmo pool? I didn't see.
Again, man, look, when I hit the single asset LP, it splits it for me. All right, all it does is it saves me a swap fee. So when I come over and I say, as opposed to me going through and manually breaking it out, it does it for me. It's just a convenience. That's it. So when I say add or remove liquidity and I say it as a single asset LP, if I put it in 50 Osmo, it's going to cut 25 of those Osmo, swap them to Rowan, and it's just going to do it on my behalf. That's all it is. So it is an AMM. It's maintaining a balance in the pool. So all I do it is just out of pure laziness. That's the only reason that I do single asset LP, just because I'm a busy man. All right, I'm a busy man. I don't have time to make a single swap. Shut up, Emery. I am a busy man. Belle, please carry on, please.
All right, Real again. Why is my Jackal testnet not working?
Ooh, Emery.
Yeah, so it should be up now, actually. Alpha testing is back up, and the reason it was down for quite a while is because secret testnets went down for almost a couple weeks. So we were scrambling trying to find a validator that was up and running. So,
well, you know what? We got Jackal testnet is sitting on the screen right now, Emery. So let's see if we're gonna work or if we're gonna be embarrassed here or not. All right, so Jackal is coming up. Guys, we'll run a test. We'll see if this thing is working or not. This is such a game changer, man. Guys, like, I try not to gush. I really don't, man, because it's not really what we do here. Dude, 3 times now, man. How much secret are you charging me here? It's testnet secret, guys. Doesn't cost me anything. You better fix this, dude. We're doing it live. Welcome to Jackal to the UI. All right, let's put a file up here, man. Let me find something. Ooh, how about this, man? We'll put an old thumbnail up there. All right, so as you guys see, this is the Jackal testnet. So I'm just sticking just a thumbnail. Doesn't really matter. And we're going to go ahead and upload it. And they should be charging me money for it right now. And we're taking it from my computer and we're uploading it straight into Jackal. Now, I don't want to gush on this too much, but I'm not sure people are really appreciating what is happening here. Jackal is file storage, hot storage, secret hot storage, and it's hot. I'm I'm not a guy that gets at a loss for words, all right, based on what I do. But this is so freaking mind-boggling to you. If you're not excited about this, you should really, really be excited about this. What is up here, dude? What is this? Aaron putting this thing? What is jackal.squirrellogic.com? What is that on my screen? What is that?
That's the URL we decided to use.
Jackal.squirrellogic.com. I would really love to get these guys back on the show so you can explain some of this stuff. So, look, guys, see that file right there? Do you see this? This thing is gone from the world. One person can see that file. One person has access to that file, and that's me. Nobody else can even see it. Jackal can't even see it. Nobody can see it. It is gone. So if you're not on my system, hooked in through my wallet with my viewing keys, you cannot see that file. Nobody can see that file. Emery, am I mistaken about this?
That's exactly how it works.
That is exactly how it works. And if you're not more excited about this, if you do not see the potential of what they are going to do, I'm a big fan. Look, guys, I'm a big fan of crypto. You know I'm a big fan of crypto. Huge fan. I have had my fill of financial products. I am done with them because everything is just a new way of moving money from point A to point B to point C. This is using blockchain for what it can actually do, exploring the potential of blockchain and what it can do. This is world changing. This is game changing. This is privacy that has never existed on this planet. And they made it, and they made it work, and they are going to change the damn world. I can't stress this enough. And by the way, they don't pay me shit. I just want to make sure that we're clear on this because I know the shill is going to come. You're just trying to shill for them. Dude, I don't have to. I do not have to shill this product because anybody who understands file storage is already going to know. So if you're looking for some kind of investment, I guess talk to Emery about it. I'm not going to, but I promise you that I'm going to be using the hell out of this for everything just because I believe that privacy is a right. And I don't want people in my business. They just made sure that nobody is going to be in my business. I understand the UI is very, very basic. They've been at this for 3 months. All right. You give them a year to develop this thing, to put it in. You're going to see a little icon down there.
You don't see what I see. We've already built something pretty nice out.
Well, why don't you tell me what I don't see, Emery? This is the chance. Dude, look, we got 25 people on.
You gotta wait till it comes out.
You guys suck. You know I'm the only one talking about Jackal, right? You should give me a little something, man. You got the only one pushing.
We'll bring Jackal back on as soon as everything starts to launch. So
all right, when are they going to crack the 100 megabyte? Have you cracked the 100 megabyte yet?
I actually don't know. That's not my area of expertise.
I'm going to get Aaron on here. Aaron knows. All right, Belle, please carry on, please. Are we talking about money or are we still talking products here? I don't even know.
Wait. Next question's actually relating to a product that was mentioned briefly. So Donnie G wants to know, what's Whisper?
Whisper. Whisper is a micro messaging transaction protocol. All you have to do is go to, I think it's Whisper, WHISPR.com, something like that. And you can put in a message. I think it can't exceed over 30 characters, I think. It's connected to your Kepler wallet, and you send the message to someone else's wallet address, and they can see that message. It's completely wallet to wallet messaging.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, me and Emery were playing around with this one. It does work. It does work. It's still new.
So buggy.
It's still a little buggy. It's still new, but it's going to be coming on. I like that because, again, I like privacy, and that's exactly what they're going to be bringing you is privacy. Huge fan. Belle, please carry on.
All right, Peter Marrero, can SIFChain go back over $1 again?
Oh, you're asking for a price prediction from the podcast. We don't really do that. I know where you're coming from because here, I'll pull it up. I don't like charts. I don't really care about histories. None of that really matters to me because what something did is no indication of what it's gonna do. Yesterday is gone. It ain't never coming back. There's the all-time high fallacy, and I don't get into that. I believe with what SIFChain is doing, I think that they have the potential to change the market. I think they have the potential to change the game completely. And the reason that I say that is because Emery and I swap tokens. Let me show you. We swap Ethereum tokens. So if you guys come over here and let's take a look at my Kepler wallet, and we go over here and we go down to SIFChain. These are all the different, if you're looking right over here, you see all these Ethereum tokens that are buried in this, that I have buried in my SIFChain wallet. So Emery and I swap these tokens back and forth, wallet to wallet. So my SIFChain wallet over to his SIFChain wallet. During the last live stream, we were giving people Shiba Inu. I think we were, I still got like 114,000. We were shoving Shiba Inu around. And we're doing it for 3 cents. We're doing it for 3 cents a transaction. So I was sending Emery Shiba Inu. He was sending me Sand. I was sending Bell Polygon. So we were shooting these tokens back and forth, and we were doing it for 3 cents per transaction. Now these are synthetic tokens. All right, they are synthetic. They're wrapped, but their value is pegged 1-to-1 to the native coin. So whatever the value of Shiba Inu is right now, whether or not I'm holding this on SIFT doesn't matter. Its value is pegged to Shiba Inu. So the fact that we can shove these things back and forth is telling me all that I need to know, and we're going to illustrate this right now. Emery, if you could, sir, pull up your MetaMask and tell me how much it's going to cost you right now to send your your district. Tell me how much it's going to cost you to send your district anywhere. Pull it up. And while you're doing that, I just, again, want to illustrate that we're sending these tokens for 3 cents. 3 cents per transaction, wallet to wallet. Emery is going to tell you how much it's going to cost him right now to send anything over MetaMask. And I think once you hear the answer, you're going to know why I'm so excited about SIFT Chain. Bell, please carry on.
$48.
$48. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ethereum. $48. And again, we're doing it for 3 cents. We're doing it on SIFT Chain. We're doing it for 3 cents. To do the same thing on MetaMask, which is a pure Ethereum chain, is going to be $48. If you cannot see the potential in what they did and what they're going to do, I can't help you. So I know they were asking, is it going to be in dollar? We don't do price predictions. Is it going to be higher? Yes. I'll just leave it there. Yes. Bell, please carry on.
Rusty Wealthy, are y'all gonna start doing call-ins?
It didn't work real well last time. We got some racist people and just world burners, people that just want to get in and just watch the world burn. So I'm finding out that in the crypto world, if you really want to do something nice for people, you're gonna get shit on for it. It costs us money. It cost me money to set it up, and we are fully equipped to take call-ins. But it didn't work out real well last time. So when we'll probably start allowing them again on the member streams. If we can get more members that are actually tuning into these things, if we can get 20, 25 members that are on tuning into the member streams, I will absolutely open the phone lines. I love it. I'm an old radio guy. All right. Part of the best part of my show is taking call-ins. I love interacting with people. I love talking to them. I love getting yelled at. I love having debate. But yeah, on the open thing, there's too many world burners, and they have all they want to do is just break stuff. So we'll probably do it on the member streams, but not on the public streams. Bell, please carry on.
Linton, and he's got a few questions for us. What new projects does the team have in mind for the next couple months?
Comdex. I think that's probably, I'm putting a lot of, I'm looking over that way a little bit harder than I probably was before. What are you thinking, Emery?
Yeah, I like Convex. I looked at the roadmap a few days ago, and they're kind of doing something along the lines of what SIFT is doing for their market tools, their capital market tools, which is kind of neat. And I'm also excited for their synthetics coming over too, because they're like mirror protocol on the Terra Luna network, except for it's on Cosmos. So
yep.
That's what I'm looking at too. I like synthetics of real world stocks, gold, and other assets like that. I think it's nice.
I think it's a missing element. And I love that they're bringing it to Cosmos. So right now, it is still in my financial interest based on the liquidity pool and what I'm still pulling on it, because you can see we're still up over my sweet spot. My sweet spot's 80. Once it hits 80, I'm below it. But at 99.39, I can't lose. So yes, I'm a fan. I'm looking this way, and I love synthetics. I'm just a big fan. Bell, please carry on.
All right, again, Linton, with the community of the podcast growing quite a bit this past month, what new goals has the team set in terms of the channel for the next year?
I want people to make money, period. That's it. That is it. It is not about hubris. It's not about me. It's not about Bell. It's not about Emery. It's not about anything individual, man. It is about everybody making money, period. That's it. That's all I want, is for people to be profitable. I want them to be smart with their money, and I want them to earn. I have illustrated this over the last few months, man, that it is very doable, even in the bearish of the bear markets. And this market has sucked. I don't care what you say, man. This market has been bad. And we have I've personally turned $2,500 into just a little bit under $19,000, and I've done it in just a crap market. Now, I had to fall back to some old trader tools. I had to do some day trading. I mean, I had to get really, really hyper aggressive, and sadly, this is stuff that you're going to pick up over years. I mean, there is no you jump on it and you luck out. It doesn't work that way, man. You got to put in the time, and it's work, but I was more willing to do it because we had our goals. You know, I said, I want to turn this, take this 2,500 and I want to turn it into 25,000. I want to do it in 6 months. I don't think I'm going to do it without a lot of help. I'm going to need some token help, Emery, and I don't know, man. This market, I was expecting the market to do something by now. I mean, it has been months and months, but who would have saw Ukraine coming? You know, I mean, who would have said, I didn't think he was going to do it. I mean, he was flapping. I didn't think they were going to start doing it, but
I don't think neither did the rest of the Russian country.
Neither did the Ukrainians. I know, man. So I'm gonna need some help from the tokens, because the APR is only going to carry me so far, and I can't. It's so volatile right now. I can't day trade consistently. So I might miss it by a little bit, but you know what? I'm still okay with it. Guys, I'm doing fine. Don't you worry about me. But that is the goal of this channel, man, is just for people to make money, man. It's not about me. It's not about the podcast. It's not about this. It's about you guys. It's about you guys. We're doing fine. All right. Everybody here is doing fine. We do YouTube for you. We do it to talk to the community and to build it up and to get people talking and engaging and making smart decisions. I make a lot more in crypto than I do in YouTube. How about that? So we just want to make sure that we maintain an objective voice. That's all we're trying to do here, man, is just be an objective voice. And our message sucks now because we've made crypto boring. We have absolutely managed to make crypto boring, and I didn't think you could. But we accomplished that. Give it up. Give it up for the podcast, because we took the excitement out of crypto and we made it all about math and consistency and fundamentals. And it's just not exciting. It doesn't play well on YouTube. It's not exciting, but it is profitable. And honestly, man, I'm more than happy to tank the channel, which we did. More than happy to tank the channel if people are doing at least entertaining what we're doing and making money based on it. That's all it's about for me. That's absolutely it. Bell, please carry on.
All right, Leanson again. When is the Bell show and Emery show coming? Laugh out loud. Love you guys.
Oh, that's funny. We were talking about this. We were talking about this very thing. So we're basically going to kind of split it. It's been Scott's been first chair for a year, but we're going to stop doing that. Now, I'm going to take the Thursday show just like it normally is, but come Saturday, it's the Bell and Emery show, and Scott's producing. So we have their upgrades, so they get the better mics, better cameras, better everything, and it's going to be the Bell and Emery show on Saturday, and Scott's going to be producing. So when Emery tells me to flip the screen, I will flip the screen, and I'm here to do drop-ins, but I will be reading the comments, and I will be producing the show, and the Bell and the Emery are going to be taking it over. I got a thumbnail made for them. I think they'll like it, but I got the Bell and Emery show is going to be kicking off. What do you guys think, man? Are you going to be ready for Saturday, Emery? Can you be ready?
Saturday. I was thinking I have another month and a half worth of tax season, so maybe it's best reserved for all of my energy after that, to be honest with you.
Or here's a thought. We're going to do it Saturday, and you're going to be just fine. How about that? We'll let Bell can carry you just fine, man. So it's going to be the Bell and Emery show on Saturday, regular podcast on Thursday. That's good. That was a good question, man. I forgot all about that, man. I'm looking forward to it. All right, Bell, anything else? Because we're running out of time.
We do have two more questions. SC Wealthy, I staked a few coins. The validator got jailed. Red flag. What should I do?
Redelegate, period. Just redelegate him. Yep.
Elizabeth Bolwit, thoughts on Ziliqua?
Elizabeth, is this an actual girl?
Yeah.
I'll be damned. You know, I went looking through my analytics, and apparently I do not appeal to females because our show is 99.2% male and 0.8% female, and I think the 0.8% is Bell. I think that's it. Zilliqua. I'm not terribly familiar. Emery?
I've never heard of it.
No, but I'll tell you what, we like to answer questions, so we will get back. I'll take a look at it. Please join us for the next show, and I will certainly try to answer that. All right, Emery, 30 seconds.
Yeah, so I'm really just I'm super deep into Jackal right now because I've been toiling over making a great economic model for you guys so that how much you pay for services and what the discounts are and everything related to the pools are nice and even and equitable and it makes sense to LP as much as possible. So I've been working on that and I'm hoping to get everything finalized in the next month or so. So when the airdrop happens, when the snapshot happens, make sure you guys have everything staked, and we want you to spend Jackal and also keep it locked up in pools to earn even more. So if you have any questions about the tokenomics, absolutely feel free to let me know.
All right, Belle, take us out of here.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, since we actually have a couple of ladies in the audience today, yay! We do sincerely appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining us on this special Sunday afternoon live stream. We could not do this without you. We definitely got a lot of fantastic questions today, and we appreciate each and every one of them. Now, with that being said, folks, we will be back on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, as well as our normal time at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday as well. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we can't thank you enough for joining us today, and we will see you next time.
We are dropping new videos and podcasts every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And be sure to look for us on Instagram, Twitter, and Parler at ThePodocasts. Also, visit our page at ThePodocasts.com, all one word, for all of our most current content.